Right, good morning. I'm just doing this Christmas challenge setup. I've got 3 tins, 3 little beads just there, and some super glue and a pair of tweezers. Okay, so what we're going to do, or try to do, is get a little bit of super glue on this top of this tin. The light is not all that good here, and so I don't know whether right, okay, so a little bit of super glue on the bead. Don't want to put too much pressure on it, because what happens is that this is what I call the fun part, trying to get the bloody bead on this. And of course now I've got super glue on this. Oh, okay, that's fell in. So we'll try a different way. Get these out of the way. Now, I don't know whether that's on the tab or what, but as I say, this is the fun part. That's 2. Yeah, that's 2. What you're trying not to do is get super glue on your fingers. Right, okay. That seems like it's 1. Now, that's got a set, so we'll stick that over there gently. I've got to get some more beads, haven't I? Right. I can always put those back in a tin. Okay, super glue again. I'll get a drip on that one. It's no good using hot glue, because all the hot glue is going to do is when you hit it, it'll make it fall down, you know, the tin. So it has to be the super glue. So that's 2. Just let that set for a minute. that's fell in. A bit more super glue. Trouble is, you don't know whether you got it on or not. Okay, so that's that again. Whether that's going to fall off, I don't know. Right, so this is the final tin now. Okay. Ooh. As I say, when you're doing with super glue, you just don't know whether you got it on or not, because you're only going to make a small hole and you don't want too much. Right, okay, so that's 3 beads on. And this is why I gave these beads 20 points. Because the time it takes you to put these beads on, you know, and they can still fall off. So this part of the challenge is quite, well, it's not a hard challenge. The hardest part really is going through the hole of the ring, but that's only 10 points. As I say, the beads are 20 points. And all we've got to do now is stick the tins together without the beads falling off. Now I'm using the beads what Dean sent me. These they react in the dark. You put them in sunlight or put a torch on them and they glow. Right, so this is also a tricky part. What we need to do now is to glue the tins together, and you need them virtually in a straight line. So what I tend to do is look at the bead and then run super glue down, and then you got to judge it in a way of getting these in a way of straight, you know what I mean? Straighter you can get them, what would be facing you would be better. Right, okay, so that's that one. That's 2 on that one, so now we're coming up there. I'm just lining it up to get the faces straight. And we put another line of super glue just down on this. Okay, so we can offer this one up. And so you need it as straight as possible. Right, mouthful of tea, I think. Now they should be ready. As you can see, they're all holding together, and you've got the beads on top. So at 24 yards you have to knock the beads off, 20 points each bead, and then you go through the centre of the eyelids to get 10 points. So there's 90 points all told. At the moment my AP 900 has scored 70 points. I had a message saying one of the chaps are down in the caravan and he won't be back until a week's time. So I'm extending this challenge. Well, I said yesterday 1 week. I'm extending it to 2 weeks, okay? So that gives everybody a chance to do it. But as I say, it's 24 or 25 yards. You've got to knock the beads off. Beads are 20 points each. So if you get all 3, that's 60. And then you've got to go through the eyelid of each one, and that's 10 points each, so that's a total of 90. Now what you need to do is also stick a card or paper behind it. On the beads I'm giving you got 2 shots on the bead, so with the paper behind you can see where the first pellet goes and you can readjust yourself to hit the bead. So you got two shots on each bead, 1 shot through the center of each eyelid. Okay, so that's what the challenge is. And as you can see, the beads are on, and it didn't take too much time, but you've got to be very gentle with it, because they can still fall off, you know. So enjoy putting beads on your cans and having a go at it. So I'll see you later, okay? I'm going to try this again today and see what amount of points I can get. I'll see you later, bye.